No, I haven't fixed the hair yet. Hi guys, it's PJ. Boy, the Ruddy is out there. I'm getting dressed for work. I had my procedure done. It went, oh no. And you know what I hate about this? This is Tom Ford's Firm Serum, which I love. It has human growth peptides in it. My problem with it is that you can never tell when it's empty. Because that's the bottle. You can't see, so you don't know that you're getting, like you'll get a perfect amount yesterday and then today it's not. Look at the hair. It's wet. Here, I only have his eye serum, the little one. Oh well. That's gonna have to be my base today. Oh, I'm dry. Suck it up. Anyway, so I had my procedure done. I'll throw you some pictures. Warning if you don't like bruisey, bloody shit, but that's what my arm looks like. There's actually a spot in it. There's actually a spot in it that kind of looks infected. I showed it to Carrie yesterday. She's like, yeah, throw some Neosporin on that shit. So I did. So that's out of the way. I'm getting Cozy has an appointment. I know I said I wasn't going to spend any money on her, but she has an appointment today because she needs her nails done. And that's something I can do. It's not that expensive. And I can't even get her fixed until we do it because the risk is too high. So I kind of have to do it. Probably not, but I'm going to do it. Because when she sleeps, like she wakes up and it's like, you know, almost like an apnea. It is like an apnea. So because of that, sorry, I was looking for this. Because of that, when I had an expert go to the vet, I went to the vet to see an expert on like brachycephalic dogs, Bushwick dog. Anyway, she needs her nares done, which means they cut part, because hers are just slits. So that she needs to get fixed and needs to get her chip put in because I have not chipped her and I chip all my animals. So that all being said, I got to do that. So today she goes for blood work. They want me to get a pee sample and they gave me this little like shovel face thing that when she's peeing I'm supposed to chuck it underneath her to catch some of it. Yeah, chase Cozy around the yard like one arm. This is not cute. I can't seem to catch it. They might have to do something else to get a urine sample because I don't know how to do it. I'm not successful. I have anesthesia hangover. I can't sleep all night or I fall asleep like super early. When I got back from getting my operation, I slept all day that day. And then the next day, I was up like off and on. So in the middle of the night, that night, so let's see, Friday, Saturday night, obviously last Saturday night, I kind of slept, but then I woke up in the middle of Saturday night and couldn't sleep. I was in pain and kind of just couldn't get comfortable type thing. So then I stayed up until like 6 and then fell asleep for a couple hours. And then Sunday, so every night since, I have been waking up at like, I've been falling asleep way too early for me. I don't go to sleep at 9, but I have. And then I look at my phone and there's all these calls. I'm like, what in God's name? My face swelling is starting to go down. This is the first time I've seen it less. It's still there. But that's what they're hoping, that all this swelling on this side goes down because they opened my vein back up. If you don't know, I had something called thoracic outlet. And what that means is your collarbone and your first rib, like at some point, usually it happens in a car wreck, but I haven't had a car wreck in like 1,000 years, and I don't even think it had that strap on the seatbelt back then. But it's that kind of an injury where this got pushed into the rib and crushed the vein that goes to your heart. So then over the years, the swelling, like it'll start swelling because I guess maybe your veins get less strong. I don't know. But whatever happened, at the wedding, if you look at the wedding pictures, my one arm is huge. And I had like this ball of fluid hanging off my one arm, for real. And then I went to the ER because my face, remember my face was swelling all the time, so I was going to the ER. They told me that I had Sjögren's disease and all this. No, I didn't. What I had was this flow was gone. So this side of my face is normal, that side of my face is bigger. And so the flow was gone, but they thought I had a blood clot. But it turns out once like all these tests were done and ultrasounds and like 10, 20 CAT scans on my face, neck, and chest, I didn't have a blood clot at all. I had this thoracic outlet syndrome, which is where, you know, this vein has been crushed down. And it could have happened at any time. It didn't have to happen like now. It just showed, it presented more now that I could finally see it. So I'm being very careful at positioning myself. I think I'm going to go to a chiropractor to widen the space between my collarbone and my rib. It does not have to do with like being overweight. Every time I ask them, I'm like, is it because I'm fat? Because like, just tell me. And they're like, no, it's anatomy. It's like how your anatomy is made up. And lots of people get this, fat and skinny. So I never heard about it until I got it. So, anyway, so I got that fixed, hopefully. I mean, we'll know. If my, right now I'm still on blood thinners, and that, keeps your blood flowing, but they're good, but it's still really swollen from the operation. So once the swelling goes down, and the flow is supposed to come back, then they're going to redo the ultrasound and see if it worked. It doesn't always work for people. And if it doesn't work and my anatomy works out the way, they might take my top rib, which I don't want. So I am being so careful about how I'm laying down, how I'm positioning myself. I'm like uber careful, like don't crush anything right here. I'm like afraid to wear my seatbelt because I'm afraid like I'm gonna do it, like because it can happen so easily. I'm afraid for it to happen again, you know. So anyway, and I have weird bones anyway, as y'all know. So that's what's going on with me. Had that done. Still have not really, still dealing with a very sick person's spouse at work. All that, nothing else has really changed. But today I'm taking Cosette to the vet to get her pre-surgery workup done, and see if they can somehow get pee from her, because I can't. I'm sorry, I didn't do it. I can't time it right. So that's what's going on today. So I just wanted to stop in and say, hey, I have a video I want to do about, I don't know if you saw the John Oliver last week tonight thing, but man, I'm going to talk about that in the next video. I love you guys. This is just a quick hello. I'm sorry it's not very long and it's kind of boring. I'm on my way to work, and onward and upward. Work don't stop for no one. I got to get this hair fixed. Look, I'm like yellow, blonde, pink, silver, silver. What color is this? This is pink and silver. It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. Fuck you, pennies. And they tweeted me, and I tweeted Pennies the whole story, and they tweeted me back and said, oh, we heard you talk to somebody, so everything's okay. I haven't talked to anybody, Pennies. You friggin' liars. And as I said, I'm wasting my time. You're never gonna do anything right. Like, I tried to go to a different Pennies that somebody knew somebody to fix it, and they would not touch me. They told me I had to go back to the person that did this. Not happening. I got in touch with Pennies on Twitter, and they lied and said, oh, well, you know, a manager called you. Nobody ever called me. No one. Never. And I DM'd them and said, yeah, no one ever called me. Nobody gave me my 81 bucks back for this fucking mess. And so, anyway, but I was looking at this haircut. I know, don't cut my hair right, but look at how short it is now. I know, don't cut my hair right, but it's so short now. They cut off like the ends in the weirdest way. Like the back is still long, but the front is really short. They didn't like layer it smooth. They just picked pieces up and sniffed up the ends. I don't even know what she was doing. But anyway, the good thing is you really can't tell with my hair. But I saw this, I think it's a psoriasis commercial with Cyndi Lauper, and I love her hair. It's like silver, and she has like a pink and blue string. I might do that. I have the picture. I might see, but I have to find a real hairdresser. And around here, I live in hillbilly hell. All we got's like the hair cuttery and Pennies. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.